Well, speaking of holiday cheer, one local company is giving their employees plenty of joy in the form of epic bonuses. Paula Tutman is live to reveal who, and really the most important question, Paula, how much?
Well, Priya, I think epic is a pretty good word to describe this. First of all, let's talk about the businessman, Sri Tanadan, and he actually started several different businesses. During the recession, one of them failed miserably. He just pulled himself up by the bootstraps, decided to start all over again, and just recently decided to thank his employees for the epic success. The company is called Avamine, 50 workers who are basically scientific chemical sleuths who find answers to potentially life-threatening problems.
The company does chemical analysis. So when a medicine has gone bad and we want to find out what went wrong with it, or people drinking diet soda and getting sick, we want to know what is contaminating the diet soda. So we do investigative type of analysis.
This is his crew, hardworking, super smart, super committed people who've been integral to the success in not only rebuilding, but rebuilding to the point where this company was an attractive asset and snapped up by another company. But instead of just taking his profits and walking away, Sri made arrangements in the sale to earmark holiday bonuses.
Hey guys, hey. Hey.
And not just token bonuses, but huge, life-changing bonuses. $1.5 million in bonuses that amount to each and every employee getting between $30,000 and $100,000 each.
Katie was our first employee.
That's a big amount that's making the shopping a lot easier.
Aha, Peter.
I've worked at a lot of other places where we haven't always been appreciating, more of a sort of cog in the machine. And with Dr. Thanedar, it's been great because he's really valued each hire that he's made.
So what would you do if you got a $30,000 bonus or even a $100,000 bonus?
I have definitely gotten my wife a much nicer gift than I may have normally gotten. Which she'll be very surprised.
It definitely helps keep us motivated because it makes you feel valued, it makes you feel important, and it does make you want to work harder and do well for the company.
And the really cool thing about a boss like Sri Thanedar is there is no ego or delusions of grandeur or bragging about how great he is. There is a simple, grateful humbleness that he is lucky enough to give.
And I felt good to say thank you to them.
Well, you know, I have no doubt that that company is going to be flooded with resumes in the beginning of the new year. Take a look around, Priya. Look how beautiful. We're in downtown Detroit at Campus Martius. People are skating, they are shopping, they are in the holiday feeling. I think probably most people would agree, however, as they're putting the final bows on their gifts, that the most valuable gift is being valued by those around you, including your employer. Priya? Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to you, Paula. You know, real quick, was there anything about his story that made you feel like why he'd be motivated to give out such a generous gift?
You know what? I just think he's a great guy. I think he's a humble, great guy. He understands the value of talent around him, and he wanted to protect that talent and reward it. And I do think that that's fairly rare in corporate America these days. I think it's amazing. I am so glad he chose me to tell his story.
You know, and I have a feeling those employees will certainly pay it forward. Thank you so much, Paula.
You bet.